Hey guys, it's Hank. What we're going to do is distill it for you in the purest form. We're back at the Museum of Freedom. This time we do make it all the way through. We are playing with the Arbitration mod as well as some other mods. And we are playing on survival difficulty. So we're really taking it to the next level here. So I've worked on the editing a little bit. It's coming along quite nicely. You know, instead of using that laser musket around this time, I just went what I know, that 10mm pistol. Not the most powerful gun in the world, but saved me this time. I mean, it does its job. I'm really looking forward to upgrading my equipment. There's no doubt about that. What would ordinarily be a one hit, you know, with the hunting rifle short, it's going to take 2 hits with this laser musket. When I had seen some other people's YouTube videos talking about how great the laser musket was, it was like in the top 5. You know, yeah, if you've got it all the way where your science is max and it's 6 crank, you know, whatever, it'll do, you know, knock out a Deathclaw with 1 hit, but is it really worth just carrying it around? I mean, as far as a regular use weapon, forget it. Now, this was my 3rd attempt on this difficulty level, or these settings and mods, to beat the Museum of Freedom. I am going to cut the dialogue for Preston and the rest to speed that along. I will create a compilation of dialogue, you know, so you can get a feel for the characters and what's going on in the story, and create a playlist for that a little bit later. This is all about the playtest. It's all about the mods. It's all about the strategy. And hey, if I'm missing anything, you know, leave me a comment or something down there. Hey, you missed a bobblehead, you missed a magazine, or something, because, you know, as much fault as I've played, I don't know at all. You know, last time I decided to, I would typically ambush those guys from down the hall, but not this time. It's all about breach. It's all about using the grenades. Whatever I have, I'm going to use it. So I just figured we do the safe play and frag them. I really like that tattered field jacket. I picked that up, picking some of these different types of clothes up because I'm storing them in Sanctuary, pass them out to the settlers. I do have better settlers, so typically I don't have to outfit them or anything, but you know, I'm just so impressed with a lot of the stuff that's been added here. I think it's pretty cool. Now, this is a really interesting little bit of engagement here. I've got that hunting rifle. I can't imagine missing at this shorter range, but I do. Not that big a deal, because Vats is there to save me. But this next little piece here, my gun jams. It happens on occasion, and that's why you have to know how to bash. There's the jam. That's 1 bash, and I'm just going to beat him to death. Yeah, see you in hell, freak.
Hey, come on.
And having dog meat hang back on stuff like that, it's just force of habit. I was hoping to ambush him, but at this point I don't have any ranks in sneak. That's kind of next on the list of perks to pick up. And I'll speed up this little bit of loot here, this looting scene here. There's not much in here. I mean, there's that hidden cap stash right there that some people will miss, but just in grabbing the adhesives. Now, like I said, I cut this part, and I will include that in a uncut sort of playlist. Leaving dog meat behind there to keep him from falling off the roof, as he's prone to do. So I'll have to come back up there to pick that crap up anyway. Or junk. More accurate. And that's all the stuff I plan on decorating Sanctuary with.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Now here it gets pretty intense, and any time I'm playing, I always like to, when I have the minigun, I always like to take a little bit of Psycho first, or some other damage-increasing drugs, because it's going to make each one of those bullets from the minigun do that much more damage, and you can't get a better economy out of your drugs than a minigun plus Psycho. Now we do have the darker Nights mod in here, so it may be a little bit difficult for you to see what's going on. It's difficult for me to see what's going on. I have left it just like I'm playing it, so you can get a feel for what the mod does and how it makes it look. But I will brighten some of the colors here in a few moments if it's a little bit too dark for you. First time I've used the incendiary, I did like it. You know, a lot of people would stay up here and do their fighting. In my experience, it really doesn't matter. As long as you take the perimeter of raiders away that are charging the building, I just always jump off and engage, because that saves me a little bit of ammunition. Worst part is running out of ammo for that minigun, so tight controlled bursts. I don't mind getting right into the thick things. Now that door right there to my left, I just sidestepped in, is my strategy to avoid the Deathclaw. Because when Deathclaw comes out, drop him before he gets within melee distance, it'd be a real problem. So what I do is I just duck right there to that building, and then you can shoot the Deathclaw with anything from double barrel shotguns to whatever you want to use some ammo upon. So I always kind of try and make sure I'm aware of where that door is, to make sure that I can get in, because if you miss the entry, it's going to be quite painful. So I'm just still making sure I know where that door is, and I've elected not to burn through all my minigun ammo, and we're just going to switch to the short hunting rifle, and I'll brighten it up a little bit for you so you can see a little bit better. I'm using the iron sight. I can't hit what I'm aiming at in the dark with iron sights, and I'm still playing in the dark. This is just lightened up for viewing experience on YouTube. And the short hunting rifle, I mean, with no stock and that short barrel, it's amazing. You can even hit anything with it, and I do miss because it does have a bit of a spread. Not much. I will build a firing range a bit later now that I have the mods that enable you to see the bullet holes and they stay in a little bit longer, so we can go over a couple of different weapons and some of my favorite weapons. Alright, now we're back to normal Darker Nights. I think I have my setting on the recommended level, and that does make you harder to detect. You know, like that's one of the things that the Darker Nights mod does for you. The darker that you have that setting, the harder it is for you to see, the harder it is for the enemies to see you. Same thing with the weather. If you're in a torrential downpour, a lot of fog, they're able to detect you as easily. So, pounding away on the Deathclaw with the minigun here. And somebody shooting me in the back. That guy surprised me. I was lucky to get away from the grenade. You can still see the explosion off to the left. I'm gonna let him have it. Bigger problems are brewing. Because I took my eye off the ball and all of a sudden the Deathclaw is right on top of me. I thought that was it for me. I'm in the air. Thank God for Preston Garvey, though. I think that's the first and only time I've said that. But it was truly an act of providence that he blasted that Deathclaw for me while that Deathclaw was kicking my ass. Pure luck. Got away from him. Got a little victory spray. I had to make sure that bastard was dead, even though he is nothing but an ash pile.